come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Soldier Field. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's Burrow to throw right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Burrow. He's got a man. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here we go. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. This pass outright to Arcega-Whiteside. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. The tight end in motion right. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's third down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. Here's Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, 34 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The return is Jones from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Chicago. Ja'Marr Chase, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bears have moved out in front. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. On first down, Carr. Flush to his right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Carr will try it again on second down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Tanner Muse coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That's some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, this still on a fourth down. Well done.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Jones on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And some room to run now. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 61 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. There you go. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. This is Swift on the counter. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 14 yards into Chicago, first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, That allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
7 yards on the pickup there. It'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They go play action with Burrow. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you. There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up the defensive touchdown.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
93. 93. You're right.
Here's Carr to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
I do think that sometimes on 3rd and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short throw and turn it into a big gain and a conversion on 3rd down. That's a big pickup.
Again, it's Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. But that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Here we go.
Burrow going for it on 4th. Dancing to his left. And they hit him him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket. No reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd down, here's DeWanger. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. From way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Tanner Muse in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Carr completes it. He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, 50 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
That's going to be caught. Arcega-Whiteside. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
11-90.
Swift going to try up the middle. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
11. Stop.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. And they go play action now. Burrow. It's brought in by Wilson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, a 22.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Tanner Muse getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Carr connecting here with Chark on the out route. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And the kick here no good, but a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score 21-24. Bears 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go. Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
11.
Burrow on play action. And this one too low.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. His pass on target, Velus Jones with it.
Here we go.
And he is going to have the Bears first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throw out right, hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. Steps away. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They go play action with Burrow. This is caught, and so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A very solid gain of 27. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. And now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Another run down for Nwangu. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Carr. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing. They were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr, pressure, and he's taken down. A big sack. Tanner Muse. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Taking down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's Ryan Wright now, standing just about on his own goal line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
11 empty, 11 empty. 11 empty, 11 empty. 12, 12.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Once again, he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Here's Burrow. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Andrew Booth picks it off. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
93.
Now Carr. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Give left side here for Nwangu. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Only a 1-yard gain, but good enough to just about finish this one off. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here.